Candlekeep Mysteries, Chat, and Cats. I am so happy to say we missed you here on Girls Run These Worlds. I, Mo, am lucky to call myself your dungeon mistress and dungeon mother of all cats, she's, theys, and fays, and keeper of cats and candles this evening as we take a very deep dive into the world of Candlekeep Mysteries, episode 6. We are officially past the halfway point. We only have a couple left, everybody. This is a limited series that explores every corner of this realm and my players' brains here on Friday nights at 7 p.m. EST through September's end. And without further ado, I would love for them all to introduce themselves. We are down a player again tonight, but that's just fine. It works with the narrative. We're just rolling with the punches. Would you guys please give the audience your name, pronouns, and plug your favorite place to be found on the World Wide Web? And I'm going to start with JJ this evening, I think.
Hello, everyone. My name is JJ, and I'm your friendly neighborhood TTRPG chef. You can find me on Twitter at JJ_Cray, or you can find me on Twitch at BandReaper97. I have she, her pronouns, and my favorite place on the internet this week's got to be cat videos. I've been getting a lot of cat videos today, this past week, which is great because unfortunately my family is allergic to cats, so I can't have cats. So I can just soak in the content. All right, that's me.
Perfect. Papa Yaga, you want to go ahead, buddy?
Yeah, I am Baba Yaga. I am without a cam because I have some health issues going on. But I am happy, really, really happy to be here. Um, Shoot, I forget what we were supposed to do, Mo.
Oh, you did your name, you did your pronouns, favorite place to be found on the internet or find on the internet, either one.
Um, my favorite place on the internet is tasting history with Max Miller on YouTube. That's my favorite place on the internet.
It's
Aside from
definitely
that, yeah, he's fantastic. He's lovely. Um, Either that, or you can find me doom scrolling on Twitter at Shut Up Sarah. That's about it.
that's so valid, buddy. Thank you. Hype, Sarah, you want to go?
Hey y'all, I'm Sarah Roberts. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me all over the internet as the Hype Goblin. Most often, you can find me on various TTRPG streams, just like this one. All that information is pinned on Twitter, and I tweet every time I'm going live or doing a new project or a collab or posting a YouTube video or posting some fun TikToks or posting things on it. You can find everything via Twitter. So if you have Twitter, find me there. My favorite place to be on the internet is probably the Discord communities that I'm in, because that's where all my friends are.
Hmm. Oh, to be a nerd in a Discord community on
Right?
any night of the
Super
week.
valid.
There's nothing like it. Uh, last but not least, Beth, what are you up to, bud?
My name is Beth, pronouns they, them. You can find me on Indigo Chameleon once in a while, playing my pirate rogue. Here, I'm happy to be playing my very chill hippie centaur. Otherwise, favorite place on the internet, with ADD, can you ever tell? The current hyperfixation is music. So like we're learning Spotify. That's a very exciting time.
Gosh, the hold Spotify has on me when I have a free Apple Music subscription at my disposal is sickening. Uh, wonderful. Well, I'm Mo. I guess you can find me at Mother O Cats with a Z on Twitter, and I do have a pin on my profile. I'm on the hunt for like the coziest TTRPG, preferably with an online PDF that comes with purchase. High Society goblins and mushrooms. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna make one. So, and I already play Wanderhome. So just let me know what you think. Amazing. As for Girls Run These Worlds, we're currently running games almost daily during the week, with our next show being the Throsian Odyssey Strands of Fate, a mythic Odyssey of Theros game on Sunday morning. It is a wonderful show. Very good art, very good cast, very good DM. And as always, thank you for supporting all of us here on the channel. And without further ado, I would love to re-enter Candlekeep, and I left my players right before potential combat last week. It's my toxic trait. Now back to last week's brief and mostly accurate recap, everybody. When last we left our party, the hindrance that is being babied around in the binding of a book still quelled our gin, so off to the mountain we went, leaving a member behind to fend off the likes of the wyverns, still mercilessly attacking our wagon that cannot go very fast up such a rocky snowy, Yeti-infested hill such as this. Upon reaching the Cloud Giant's Keep, we found out giant scrolls do not carry easy, every room is evidently a trap, and the basement seems like the safest place to go headfirst into a completely unknown place, literally 20 times our size. Descending the staircase to who knows what, our party was flooded by elementals. Literally. Their djinn powerless, save for a few stern words. Now, we peer into a barely breached doorway, right into the eyes of Zikron, the wizard, as he stares out at you all with wonder. How are we all looking, gang?
Rough. I am.
Fabulous.
Rough.
P is doing
Cool.
pretty well, but is definitely kind of like glancing over at Tana nervously after some of the previous chaos had ensued.
Yeah, yikes. Well, as you guys are licking your wounds, so to speak, before you all can stop to think, you hear the tap of feet on steps behind you, with Soaring hurriedly coming down the steps, face slightly bloodied from the wyverns. They're getting more aggressive. You'd better hurry up and get out there. Someone, she needs a break. Soaring, you are missing 25 HP and 2
Ooh.
spell slots, buddy. These wyverns
Okay.
are not in a good mood. And as you tag out a willing wizard Adara to go in your stead, everybody in this party wants a taste of these winged beasties. This will matter next session, I promise. um, we give our players mental health breaks here on this channel. Treble, as you are now a party of 4 once again, you hear in your head, as the book lie open in your hands as you specified to me at the end of last session, Gazri Azam holding his ears as if he can also hear the words. As the diary begins to speak to you. No one else can hear this. The Jinn Gazri Azam has been summoned. He is currently trapped on this plane and bound to my service, but this binding is fragile, and I fear it will break. Nevertheless, I have put him to work, and I'm learning all I can of elements from him. The next page flips as you hear the crinkling of paper. Success with contacting the inner planes! I have officially drawn power from the plane of air, but alas, it is too wild. I must find a way to focus it. My initial objective met, the Jinn demands to be freed! As if. I have been subtly working his essence into the enchantment on this book. He has not noticed, but he is also refusing to continue working. I must bind him before he tries to escape. Again, the flip of a page. You are bound here, Jinn. Bound to this book. Bound to my service. Now get to work, or get gone. And all of a sudden, Gazri Azam looks absolutely defeated as he realizes this was more predestined than he could have ever imagined. You look ahead into the book in your hands and just see nothingness behind his eyes as he sinks into the book and the pages flip. The book not shutting, but him kind of hiding himself between the pages.
So, I'd be like, oh, poor G. G never had a chance. And then I would tell the rest of the party, like, it was the wizard's plan all along to trap G into the book and, make him live a life of servitude. His pure essence is like literally inside the book now. Um, and I'm gonna say he, and then like point towards the wizard, is a bad guy. I don't like you.
That what? You can't just like enslave people.
Are you guys speaking to Zikron right now? Or are you
Yes.
talking amongst yourselves? You're talking to the wizard? Have you opened the
Well,
book?
first I'm gonna talk to the party and say like,
Okay.
he never had a chance, and then turn to the wizard and be like, I can't stand you for
Okay.
doing my boy G like that.
Are you opening the door? Because he can see you and you can see him
Oh, are we
through
behind
the
the door?
crack. Huh?
Are we behind the door?
Yeah, there's like a
Oh,
crack in the door.
okay, never mind. I just say he's a bad dude and I don't like
I mean,
him.
he can hear
My
you
party.
unless
Push
you're
that.
whispering.
Kick the door down. Come on.
No, I feel like Trouble would say it in like what would be a whisper, but is like really a loud voice that everybody can hear. And so man's definitely heard what I had to say, but I was addressing the party, our party.
Perfect.
Yeah, he definitely sounds like a butthead. P, can I have some healing? I think we're I think we're about to cause some trouble.
I definitely think now is the best time. So with that, P is going to cast Cure Wounds on Tana. And that's going to be... Oh, we love when it makes us wait. 17.
I'm not gonna say that I have favorites, but
Yeah, people who can heal are definitely my favorites.
what? I didn't say. Did I say that out loud?
No, you said that. That was not Tana. That was not Tana. You said that in regular voice.
Did I? Good.
Maybe. Don't ask me anything. I forgot that Soren had a southern accent until just now. So,
Uh, it's like me unable to switch a couple sessions ago all over again.
yes.
Zikron kind of chuckles to himself, and he will actually, if you guys are not kicking down the door, he's going to walk over after
Oh.
being stood directly in front of the crystal, and he will come open it for you. And he folds his arms in front of his chest and looks at the four of you in this small stairwell with giant steps. Interesting. You're not gonna come in. You have my book, after all. That is what that is, right?
Like it's my
What
book
makes-
now, old man.
What makes you the owner of this book? That doesn't seem fair.
I mean,
If you want to be technical, it's a book of the Candlekeep libraries, not ours or yours.
he laughs again and gestures for you to close the book and flip it over so that you can see the Zikron's Zephyrian tome embossed into the front cover. I do believe it's mine.
Well, I do believe that Gertrude handed this book to us. So if there's any question about ownership, you might take it up with them.
Mm. Do you also have my genie?
Don't have nothing of yours.
We could always let him decide.
Like you let him decide earlier about whether or not to be in this book.
He granted me his service of his own free will. He could have left at any time before, well, the spell took over.
You took advantage of him. You flat out took advantage of him. And that's not very nice. Just because our folk ain't the smartest doesn't mean that you can just walk all over us, okay?
Jinn take advantage wherever they can. Did he not explain to you the value of the wish he's going to give you after you help him, after all of this is done? Have you even thought about what you're going to say? I would choose carefully.
I'm gonna choose that he gives you an eternal wedgie if we make it out of here.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like Trouble's gonna like fist bump Tana.
Well, since you're here, you could just give me the book and leave.
could. But I don't think that would be quite right. You know, you're an asshole. I would like to use my action to mark him as my favorite foe, which really doesn't do anything as far like, but I'm basically flipping him off to his face.
Flipping him off to his face.
I mean, I don't know what the Faerun equivalent of that would be, if it would be like the two fingers up, like the European thing, but whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm basically, I mean, you're an asshole and you treat people poorly.
I've tried to be pleasant. This is my home, after all, and I do have a plan to achieve. I was not really planning on fighting anyone today over what is mine, but if you insist. And Tana, after reading the canon documents in the old laboratory where Ashgerlith was sitting atop the old pedestal, he has some sort of an electronic handheld device in his hand that he pulls out of his pocket and kind of twirls between two fingers. As you guys see the cannon in the background, stands to attention. The blue that you saw in the room coming through that small slit of open doorway is clearly coming from this. Some of you look worse for wear. I suggest you give me the book and leave.
I'd like to try and stealthily cast a spell.
Listen, Soaring took her free action. Everybody can have a free action here. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Disintegrate on the trigger mechanism.
On the trigger mechanism. This is... Okay. This wizard is very strong. He has everything you have, plus a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is this an automatic cast? Is it a?
I'll need a dexterity saving throw from the trigger mechanism.
From the trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I have something for the cannon, so I'm just gonna kind of like dumb it down a little bit.
Okay. I will pop it in our chat for you.
Perfect. Oh, we gotta hydrate. I have a Red Bull sitting here that I have not opened. Go me.
I don't think that counts as hydration, Mo.
Yep. So,
Chaser.
Oh shoot, that has to be on a creature. I thought it could be on anything. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Never mind.
No, it says
honestly,
a creature, an object, or creation of magical force.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It has all three. You're good.
I would have allowed it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, perfect. So let me see this within range. Yes. Dex save.
It didn't do the whole thing in our chat, so let me throw that in Discord. I don't know why.
Oh, that's okay. I've got this. Let me go ahead and roll my Dex save. That is only a 17. That is not as high as I thought it was going to be.
Oh gosh, is this a save or suck? Because that beats it. It's a DC 14.
No.
A failed save, the target takes... Yeah, I think it's just a save or suck.
Perfect.
Well, there goes that 6th level spell slot.
Tana, I know you said you were casting it discreetly, but it does have a visual component. What does yours look like?
Oh gosh, I've never had to think of this before. I think honestly, it is her just pointing at the thing because it's a ray that's springing from your finger. So I think she's just trying to like do it subtly, like she's just trying to like like under the turning it under the arm.
Amazing. You see as Zikran, who isn't exactly sure because this wasn't against him, this was against his a version of his weapon, doesn't really know what you were trying to do. So he looks down. He's like, "Should I be scared?"
Of me? No, I'm tiny. Absolutely not.
He does tower over you. Who's our tallest party member?
Me, I'm a orc height, so I'm like 6'6".
Okay. He is just over 7 feet tall and huge. Like, dude is a meatball. Uh, he's massive. Um,
I don't even come up to his belt buckle. Wonderful.
Kneecaps.
This basically looks like a little like ray of like a as like coming from Tana, and like you see his hand moves a little bit with the remote in it, and he just kind of looks down at her like, "What the heck was that?" Like, I'm big. Like, what? Tiny wizard? What do you like? You're just getting this from his look that he's giving you. Okay, that's it. Enough games. And you see he pulls out a staff with the end that is kind of bowed and hooked like the end of a crow's beak. And I need everybody to go ahead and roll me initiative.
Well, wait, JJ and Beth didn't get to do their free action.
If you guys would like to do a free action, you have until I'm done calling out initiative.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch.
I would like my free action to be me backing up soaring by flipping off Wizard Man.
I love this moment.
That's my free
P,
action.
Flipping off Wizard Man.
Flipping off Wizard Man.
P is going to. Who is closest to P right now? Or are we all really kind of close together?
The way I
I
have
think-
you guys set up, you can adjust yourselves however you would like to be.
I think we're all close together. Trouble, I think, is in the front. Well, Trouble's definitely in the front because flipping man off.
So P is gonna lean over and say to Treble, like, "We got this. We're gonna do this." And does the cantrip resistance? I get them mixed up. Which is going to add a D4 to saving throw.
Okay, is that just for yourself or is that for everybody?
That's for Treble
For Treble.
because it's a
Awesome.
cantrip.
Perfect. Treble, if you wouldn't mind keeping track of that and rolling accordingly for me, I have a lot to do this fight. I am so sorry.
Yeah. Can you send that to me, Beth?
Mhm.
Great. While you
Visually
guys are
see it?
doing that, Tana, what did we get on initiative?
We got something that's it's not a what, it's a 14.
A 14. Great. Soaring.
18.
18. Nice. P.
13.
13. And Treble.
You're muted, babe.
You muted, bud.
19.
19. Wow.
Finally rolling nicely. That's without my +8.
Without your +8?
Yeah, I have a +8 initiative because I have
Oh
alert.
my god. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. All right, perfect. So you are now first.
That's right, because Treble is number one in all of our hearts.
Absolutely. All right. Wonderful. All right. So initiative's going to be Trouble, Soaring, Tana, P, followed by Zikron's last. He sacrificed himself for his cannon. All right. Wonderful. And with that, Trouble. You're about he only backed up a little bit. You're within like 10 feet of this guy. What are we doing?
Um, so I think that I would probably first. I'm still holding the book, so I would say that I would probably have the book. The book's already closed because we saw his name or whatever on it. So I would have it closed, and I would probably like leave it on the stair, kind of like out of the way.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to take the book.
That's safe. That's fair.
And then I think that I will go ahead and take a shot. Take a shot at this person with my short bow.
Okay.
All right. So let's see.
If you do this, he's only 10 feet from you. It will be a disadvantage if you're using a ranged attack.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't know what the disadvantage is.
Within 30 feet using a ranged weapon.
Okay, I rolled a another 19. Okay.
Did you roll 2 dice?
Oh no, wait.
Roll a second one and take the worst one.
Okay. Oh, a 7. Okay, that'll do it.
A 7?
A 7.
Unfortunately, this guy's not hard to hit, but that unfortunately does not hit him. That is going to be. Are you going to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll out to the here, I'll move my character.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Does anybody want me to move them, or is everybody cool moving their piece?
Yeah,
I
so
move
will
mine.
move myself.
I'm gonna roll out wherever in this direction.
Roll out.
Roll out. That was the first thing I thought of too. I don't know how far. I don't know how far I need to move, but
The
I'm
squares on the
moving.
ground are 5 feet squares.
Are they 5 feet? Okay, I
Yeah.
think my movement is like 20 something, 25. Okay,
Awesome.
so I
Alright.
will move.
Is that all you're doing on your turn?
Yes, that'll be the end of my turn.
Perfect.
20,
Alrighty.
25.
Next up is actually, funny enough, uh, going to be the cannon. You guys all see as Zikron uses the handheld device in his hand to fire the cannon. It kind of backs up slightly as if preparing for the reverb of making a shot. And Treble, the one who flipped him off, it is coming after you first. I
I
need
flipped him
you.
off first.
You flipped him off first? Well,
Soren
yeah.
flipped him off first, and then Treble just backed up, like Soren standing right behind her, and so it was like big person flipping off, then little person flipping off.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I
But
flipped him off in
unfortunately,
solidarity with Soaring.
Yeah, so don't attack her. She's little.
listen, here's the thing though. It has a clear shot of Treble. It has
Yeah,
a somewhat clear shot of you
it's gonna
guys.
take. Yeah,
It's gonna go ahead and go
it's
after
gonna go take
Treble.
me. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a dex save, buddy.
Okay. Let's see.
And you get the resistance perk to that. So plus a D4.
Sure do.
So I
Resist.
have an 11 plus 7, so an 18.
Plus D4.
Plus D4.
Plus, oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus a D4.
All right.
And you got
Is-
that roguey, so if you get
which is
it, then you can
4.
evade it. Oh,
So 11, 4, and what did I say was my thing? 7?
mm-hmm.
So like 21. It passes. You wait,
22.
please.
I can do maths.
Yeah, I was trying really hard.
I was like, what are these numbers?
Are you evading this at all, or are you taking it?
No, I'm gonna evade for sure.
Okay. What does that look like for you? You're a thief, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
Do you just not take it like anything? It's
Yeah.
not like
yeah.
okay. Cool. Perfect.
So I'll be
Alright.
like, so did the cannon like fire like a cannon?
It does
ball at
not
me?
fire. I was gonna say it does not fire cannonballs. It fires little blue like streams of light.
Okay.
Honestly, like the blasters in Star Wars,
Yes.
but like
Okay.
blue.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that Treble, as she sees it coming, is reminded that she is the dodgeball champ of her hometown, and so, boom, misses.
Boom,
Evade.
misses. Cool.
Yep. She's gonna duck as it comes. She's gonna dip, duck, dive. Boom.
And dodge.
Wonderful. Soaring. You're up, Tana. You're on deck.
Um, oh, I want to watch that movie now. Okay, so Soren is P's right there. Soren's gonna step up. This big bad red guy. That's the wizard, or is that the cannon?
Oh, that is the wizard.
That's okay. That's what I thought. I think Tana had a really good idea. So I would like to try to shoot the wizard with my pistol. And then I'm gonna follow up with a bonus action spell if it hits. So, and I'm scared to tell you like anything about the spell because I don't want it to be counter spelled. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 barely hits. Yes.
Oh, that's good for me. Okay, so he takes damage. Oh shit! How do I roll damage? Oh no, I don't know how to roll damage.
Oh no. What?
Okay, hold on. I got d10s. I can
Okay.
do it.
Does it like not give you an option?
Yeah, like it's just like normally I can hover and it will like do the little roll thingy, but it's not doing that. And these are all percentile d10s. Why is my life? Why is my life? I don't know. I probably have some plugin on my browser that's causing issues. Just like I have. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find a D10 and all I can find are friggin' percent. Wait, here we go. Okay.
That's just the sound of serotonin. It's good for all of us, I'm sure. I'm so happy right now. Keep rolling.
Sure is. That's a great sound.
So it's 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm casting the spell. Where is it? Hail of Thorns. At 4th level.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Oh my god, and that's awful. So the wizard and the controller each have to make a DC 18 dexterity save.
Okay.
And if they fail, they only take 10 damage because I rolled like shit on 4d10 on d20.
I will say, Zikron does fail. The thing in his hand does not.
That device is cursed or blessed or something, and I do not like it. And then I'm gonna fire another pistol shot at him. I think I can do that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, let me do the to hit. And that's 14 to hit him. That hits?
Did you roll a disadvantage?
No.
I didn't say so the first time. I'll let that one slide. This time though, it will be a disadvantage because you're within 30
Okay.
feet. He didn't back off. He should have, but he didn't. So
he did not. So yeah, the 14's with disadvantage. So does 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Yay! I'm gonna roll my d10 again. That's a 6, not a 9. Damn it. So that's just another 9 points.
Perfect.
And I'm done. I'm done. Somebody else's turn now.
Great. Wonderful. Zikron, you guys see, this is one of his lair actions. Out of the ground below him, this blue light kind of shimmers for a moment, and all of a sudden, Zikron disappears. You don't know if he is still there, but he is no longer visible.
Rude.
I know. Wonderful. Okay. Tana, what are you doing?
Greater invisibility.
Greater
On me.
invisibility. Are you okay if I make you invisible?
Go for it. What are we doing to make me invisible? Okay.
I'm just gonna make you blue.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button.
Okay. And she will run this way. So Treble just feels a tiny 3-foot tall breeze run past.
Ooh, it's chilly in here.
Perfect. Great. All right. P, what are you doing?
P is going to cast a beacon of hope, hoping that Tana is still within range, which is going to
What's the range
be
on that, Beth?
30 feet.
Did you dash, Tana? You didn't dash,
No,
right?
no, I just
Alright.
moved 25 feet. I'm measuring.
Okay.
You're
So
good.
Beacon
Yes.
of Hope is a spell that bestows hope and vitality. So any number of creatures within that 30 feet that I choose, which is our party, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and you regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. So that's going to last up to a minute. I'm going to send that in the chat as well.
Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, P.
It's really nice. It's really nice. It's almost like you guys have like a really kind cleric in your party or something. Wow. Are you moving? Would you like to move, or are you staying next to the stairs?
I think I'm going to just get a little bit more centered as much as I can between the ones that I can see. So probably like there.
Perfect. All right. Wonderful. This is now the wizard's turn. So he is going to. Oh, this is fun. Great, cool. Here's what happens. You guys see for a moment as Zikron comes back into view, his staff lunging forward at everybody except for Tana, who he cannot see. And for the rest of you, time stops for a moment
Lovely.
as he is going to burn his 9th level spell. Wonderful. And I'm gonna roll. Does somebody want to roll me a d4? I'll leave this up to you guys. We'll choose our own fate here.
Not it.
Not it.
Yeah, do it, Beth.
We have a 3.
A 3. Interesting.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it though?
So essentially, he can take up to 4 turns right now.
No.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Because he wants to use those 4 turns to get to know us better.
He can't technically do anything to you, but he is going to take this time to blow a couple holes in the floor. I am going to use, and this is going to be like a difficult terrain kind of a situation. Gosh, I didn't make a thing for this. All right, so here's the issue. I forgot to give myself a token for this. So what do we want? Do we want like a little let's do like this. Like if you step on this, you're dead. All right, perfect. Holes in the ground.
That works. That works.
Great. He is going to blow 1, 2. He's protecting his cannon. 3 holes in the ground around his cannon. And he is going to move over here behind his crystal. All right, that's 3 of his turns, and he is going to use his last one. He can use a turn to. I didn't expect to have this much to do. Thanks for the 3. He is going to shoot off his cannon. When he does this, it is not as powerful as when the cannon does it itself, but still, I'm going to need P to give me a dex save, please.
And I'm going to be making that with advantage because of that lovely spell I cast on all of us.
Yep.
Yay.
The first one is a 9. The second one is a 16.
Nice.
A 16. Okay. Wonderful. You only take 10 points of cold damage. And anybody looking at the center of the room right now, this time when the cannon fires, the crystal seems to warp and glow really hard for a moment right before the cannon fires. Um, okay, that is his turn. Now we have the two elementals in the room. They are going to place themselves over here, and they are going to hold their actions so that if any of you guys come over towards the cannon or the crystal, they are going to attack you. That is going to be their turn. They are holding their actions. All right, wonderful. Treble, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay.
Hmm.
I totally forgot about these elementals. I'm gonna be so serious. Um, let me see.
I mean, to be fair, the last time I mentioned them was last session, right before we ended. They haven't really done much since then. They were just kind of standing at guard. So
Right.
they're not that interesting. They're not like the ones in the stairwell. So
Okay. Um. All right. So I think that yeah, from where I'm at, can I take a shot? I'm just gonna use my arrow. I'm gonna take a shot at the crystal because if he appeared, I would automatically like if he disappeared and reappeared, I would probably look at him.
mm-hmm.
Um, and so because I'm pretty sure most of us have our eyes focused on him, so I would see that I would probably have seen the little crystal do some whoop, whoop, do some warping and be like, "Hey, what's going on with that crystal? I don't know. That's kind of sus." So I'm just gonna take my bow and just take a shot at it.
Okay.
'Cause why not?
Perfect. Great. Awesome. Cool.
All right. So that is a 13.
That barely hits. Shoot.
Ow! Okay. So that is a sharp bow is a 1d6 plus 3. It's a 6 for total. Total
Nice.
piercing damage.
Wonderful. All right. Is that all you're doing? Are you moving?
And then I will probably move. I'm gonna move. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm gonna move right here behind this table just to get like a little bit of cover.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm still facing towards the elemental and the crystal, like facing that direction, so that diagonal direction, and
Awesome.
then that'll be it.
Great. All right. That is the cannon once again. This time, I would. You know what I would love? I would love for soaring to make me a dex save.
I mean, okay, I guess. And that's with advantage because of the thing, Beth?
Mhm.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. Clicky. Oh, I should probably click on the right spot. I am all over the place, folks. I am sorry. All right, 24.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. You take
Is this a spell?
um technically this is a ranged attack. It does magical damage. It is the equivalent of like a silvered weapon.
Okay, so it's not something I can counterspell.
No.
Okay.
That was a great question though. I was hoping somebody would ask. Uh wonderful. Perfect. Um okay. Yeah, you take also 11 points of cold damage soaring. And that is going to be soaring. You get to go. Now that this thing just whacked you
Yeah,
almost
that was a
kind of
little bit rude. But
pretty
I'm
sure.
gonna take my bonus action to do Nature's Veil, which I just posted in our chat. So I am now invisible um, until the end of my next turn. So with that, I'm gonna Oh, geez.
I'm
Where
giving
are
you
the...
a blue ring too, just so I remember he can't see you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I thought.
Mhm.
I'm gonna come over here and kind of like go around. So I end up still being in the space of this little fella right here with the mask at the end of the day, but I don't want to try. I don't don't want to touch him. Anyway, the crystal thing I do want to touch, and I'm going to use my action to inflict wounds on the crystal thing to try to make it explode. Um, where's the spell? Second level spell.
Intriguing.
Let's see if it does anything. 26 to hit,
I guess it does.
and 24 necrotic damage.
Interesting. Okay. It does not take as much damage as you thought it would.
Interesting. Does it do any like that was just a little fun? That's just a little science experiment.
It does begin to crack a little bit, but for that much damage being done to such a small thing, it should have done more.
Yep. Yep. That's too Theta would love that. She'd be like, what? They'd be like, what?
What? Crazy.
Okay, I'm
Damage resistances
done.
are wild.
Yep.
Tana, would you like to go pee or on deck? You're muted still, bud. There you go.
I would like to Misty step directly behind the cannon.
Would you?
Yes, queen.
Oh, dang. There's no holes back there. All right.
No, there's not. Sucks about that. And then I would like to put my tiny little hands all over the cannon and see if I can find a way to disable it with my knowledge based on the blueprints, or at least screw it up just a whole lot. Just a whole lot.
Okay. Interesting. There are 4 light blue glowing wires behind this thing, Tana. You have a 1 in 4 chance at getting rid of one of my damage die for this thing. And one of them disables it. So 1 gets rid of a damage die, 1 of them disables it to do nothing. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Those are good odds.
What if I want to cast fireball on all the wires?
Burning hands the wire.
I'll hold my turn.
That's a choice.
I'll wait until my next turn to do it. Because I can't do it on this turn.
That's a choice. Are you gonna do anything with the wires? I'll say that. Okay. Great. Wonderful. And he doesn't know you're back there. Even better. P, what are you doing?
Okay, so being that I believe the only person in my party I can see anymore is Treble, right?
Right.
Okay, everyone's super invisible right now, but I'm playing it cool. I'm not worried about y'all or anything. It's fine. I'm very worried. I love you all. So what I'm gonna do is cast Shield of Faith on Treble, which a shimmering field appears and surrounds the creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
What level is that?
First.
He hasn't used a counter spell yet, so he's gonna do that as his reaction.
Well, his reaction's used, so ha.
Got him.
Like, ooh, burned. Like,
Plan all along.
Yes, wasting his reaction on a first level spell.
You know what? Every little bit. Because it's also a spell slot.
Sure is. P, are you moving?
I think I'm going to get closer to Treble.
Okay. Or where you think Treble is.
Yes.
Or no, wait, you can see
No,
Treble.
Treble's visible.
Yeah, you can see.
The only one that I can see. Like, hello, my party.
Are you also hiding behind the table? Like with Treble? Like you guys... wait, you have horse legs. You can try to hide behind the table if you want to, P. Your head's gonna stick out unless you like lay down. These aren't tall tables.
We're definitely pretending that we're smaller than we are, like hunching in that way that cats think they're hiding behind lamp posts and things. Like that's very P energy. Like, oh, you can't see me if I can't see you.
Perfect.
I
Okay.
love P.
I love her. I love P
P.
so much.
They are the best.
They are literally the best. Can I
Um,
suggest that we flip the table? Because I feel like if P comes over, Treble to be very concerned about the fact that P is so exposed. Like, should we flip the table? Should we stand it up? Like what?
All right. So I'm going to say if everybody looks in this direction, you guys see as Zikron is going to cast Cone of Cold. So I need everybody in that direction. So that's going to be Soaring, Treble, and P to go ahead. And I need you guys to roll me. I think it's a con save. Yes, con save.
His little buddy's right there. He doesn't want to hurt his little buddy.
His little buddy that has resistance to cold damage. Crazy. Wow.
Oh, fuck. You're a crafty one, DM. All right.
I got a 13.
Shit. Do we have advantage on this as well?
Would it have been a minute? No, because I think I would have cast another concentration spell, so that one is done now.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You tried to cast Shield of Faith. Yep. Okay. Okay. I'm just terrified. That's all.
Mine is
12.
Okay, 12 and 13.
P got a 7. Lucky, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas. Let's go.
Vegas, let's go. Oh gosh. Okay. So you said P got a 7. Soaring, what'd you get?
I got either a 12 or a 13 because I forget now which one Treble had, but we were back to
Okay.
back.
Yeah, but
Okay, I got the
was gonna
12.
say, it doesn't matter either way. All three of you guys unfortunately fail. I need all of you guys to take 35 cold damage.
I
Oh,
said, "Burr, it's cold in here."
Yeah.
there must be some wizards in the atmosphere. Oh no.
Yes. Actually, I messed up. Treble, you were like using the table as cover.
yes. Mm-hmm.
You could have rolled with advantage on that. You can go ahead and just roll again and try to get above the save DC.
Okay.
I was invisible, so
That's a 4, so no.
It's a cone. The cone doesn't care what it sees. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
with Soaring.
Cone
I'm
is
so
dead.
sorry.
There's just like the shape of frozen icicles from the side of Soren's head, but she's still invisible.
You can just hear from across the room Treble's teeth just chattering.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wonderful.
he's a
Yeah,
horse. Horses are sad when they're cold.
the elementals are maintaining their positions. They don't see Soaring. They don't see Tana, so they don't know they have anybody to attack. Great. I kind of crippled myself with that mechanic. Treble, what are you doing?
Oh boy. Okay. I feel like Treble's like trying to talk, and all you hear is like her teeth chattering, like. Well, I'm trying to talk to P, like trying to organize because I have no idea where Soaring or Tana are.
Oh
So
no.
I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna be like this, like, okay, P, I think there's something we gotta start trying to attack that crystal over there. So I'm gonna take another shot, and then I'm gonna take my bow since I'm still in pretty good range, and take another shot. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's a 1. But wait,
no.
I'm a halfling, right? So don't I get luck or whatever?
Yes,
You
you
take luck
do.
as a feat?
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's halfling. It's a
like a halfling
thing though.
trait, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I rolled
you
a
get it like
I rolled a
once
one.
per long rest, I believe, but it's a racial trait.
awesome. I love that
All
for
right.
you.
So come on. It's a 7.
Treble, please put that dice in jail. I'm begging you. Um, would
It's
you like
turned
to
out so
attempt anything
good.
else?
Hmm?
Are you attempting anything else, or are you staying behind the safety of your table?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay by the safety behind the safety of the table as I let out a sneeze from the cold damage, and I'm done. It's what you.
Treble, to add insult to injury, you sneezing. Unfortunately, Zekron can't see very many people right now. So he looks over at you, your teeth practically chattering out of your skull. And I need you to give me a dex save. As the cannon and the crystal glow blue and pulse in your direction.
All right, new dice. Come on. Come on. That is an 11.
An 11? Buddy,
It's a
no! Buddy, no! I actually rolled okay on this dice, too! Uh, listen, it's for the story. Um,
We do it
everybody
for the
around
war.
Treble who is already freezing half to death takes 25 points of cold damage as the cannon absolutely slams a ray of cold energy into her. Treble, how you doing?
JJ just went not visible, so
Oh.
I think she might need a minute.
Did I actually kill JJ? Well, listen, it's 8:15. Do you guys want to take a break in the middle of combat?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
And for the record, I have healing spells that I am gonna pop, but oh dear God, like, is P still up?
No, unfortunately,
Okay,
P is down.
From
okay,
the
okay.
from
This is
before?
great. This is fine.
Wow.
I got heals. I can get people back up and 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 yeah. Let's go take a
Everything
break.
is awesome. Everything is cool, and you're part of
No,
my
because
team.
everything's not awesome, and everybody's not part of the team. That's fake. Anyway,
We are going to take 10 chat to get a warm blanket, take a deep breath, and perhaps make a little tea to share amongst each other. We'll be back in a few minutes, in 10 minutes, 8:25 approximately. We'll see you soon. everybody. Sorry for the brief hiatus. There are active thunderstorms for some of us, and I am already working with one downed member of the party, and I don't want to kill them that bad. So, before the break, I did 25 points of cold damage to Treble, and now it is going to be, yes, I let them all plot too while we were waiting for them to get back. I wasn't listening, so hopefully they kill me before I kill them. Soaring. It is your go after the cannon, my friend. What are you doing?
Yup. So, first thing first, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
If I get through, then P gets 14 healing.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to counterspell it or not.
Not this one.
Not this one. Thank you. They're so generous.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to get right up in Wizard Boy's face and use my action to do 2 melee weapon attacks. Hopefully hit him. 21.
21 does.
And then 4 damage, but this is a magical weapon, if that matters.
It's the type of damage. That matters.
Slashing.
Yeah, no. All right. Great. And you said
And then
two
one
of
more
those?
attack. 20 to hit, and then 7 slashing.
Perfect.
And that's me.
Great. All right, gang. That's soaring. Tana, what would you like to do behind the cannon? I'm scared.
I would like to stick my hand into the machine where those wires are and cast Fireball right there.
And he can't counterspell it because he can't see you. So
No, he cannot. How dare you call me a tiny wizard?
Okay. Remind me, what is the you're casting it into the cannon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at 5th level. So it's still, because of action economy, it's still gonna be a 20-foot sphere.
Okay.
Um,
This is a big cannon. It barely, like, it'll take up the whole inside, but nothing else.
Mm-hmm. So each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
This thing is stationary, bolted into the ground. It does not get a dex save. Do your damage.
5th level fireball. That's a lot of dice. 42 fire damage.
42. Wow. Surprisingly, as you guys don't see, but you hear the effect this fireball has within this cannon, all of the interworkings crackle and creak as gears and metaphysical elemental interworkings seem to be crushed slightly under the pressure of the flame and the smoke that erupts from your tiny gnome's little hand. How dare he? It is still in working order, from what you can tell. You have nerfed it a bit.
Did any of the wires go kaput?
All of the wires are still working. They
Mhm.
are like magically fueled. So like the mechanism, the strength of
Mhm.
this thing has been affected, but the magical properties have not been.
Okay.
So, this wasn't like a dispel magic fireball, right?
No.
That would be cool.
But now that you gave me the
That'd be
idea.
so OP. Yeah. Perfect. Is that all you're doing on your turn? Are you moving? Or are you staying by the big baby?
What bonus actions do I have?
Question: did anybody heal P?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then P, yes, you can be stable. Do you know what you healed them for?
I am just gonna move to the side as Tana.
Perfect.
A little bit.
Cool. Nice. Because Soaring, I do not remember what healing you did.
Yeah, I did the greater than. Trying to see where's the ding dang chat, like the law. There's
If you just want to re-roll
14.
whatever that was, okay.
Yeah, 14.
Say if you don't have it. Perfect. All right. P 14 HP to you, and then no saving throws for you. What would you like to do on your turn now that you have one?
Oh, so grateful for this. Wow, it got really cold. I'm so cold right now. This is crazy. So P is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level, centering the point as between the party as possible to get everyone. Um,
P. Listen. I really hate to do this, but you're one of the few people he can see. I am going to counterspell that.
Counterspell.
Yes. Yes.
Overruled. Oh, sorry. I got excited.
I love that for me.
What level is he
Amazing.
casting at? I'm casting it at 5th.
You know, that's never happened to me as a DM.
Really?
Never.
Players, counterspell your DMs. Do it.
Yes.
Please.
Counterspell.
I've literally been begging.
Counterspell the counterspells.
Wow.
Nothing screws with the DM's head more than to counterspell when they don't expect it. And when they least expect it, when they're counterspelling.
Yeah, Tana's casting hers at 5th level.
Great. Yeah. If I cast it at P's level. All right. So P, go ahead and continue along with your spell, please.
Just goes to cast it and then why did it work?
Oh yes.
I was about to say.
I love doing that.
Okay, so that is going to restore 19 to everyone.
I do have a question, P. Is this for creatures that you can see? Do you have to be able to see them?
A point of your choice within range. 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
Okay. So I will say you can either cast it around somebody you can see, or you can cast it the last place you saw somebody. So for soaring, that would, so like you can see soaring.
Yeah, soaring's visible.
The last place you saw Tana, though, was like right where you in trouble are.
I would argue that it is possible to guess where Tana is based on where the fireball
The explosion!
True! You know what? I'll allow it. That's fair.
I love this litigious
Tana is
game
doing
that
the
we're playing.
work. I love this.
Yes. P, I will say just logistically, you know that you can either get the 3 of you guys over here or the 1 over by the cannon. Just by the size of the room.
Sure. Then I'll do the 3 for now.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you so much, P. You are a sweetheart. You're a sweet P. Oh.
My favorite scent.
Those are some of my favorite flowers.
P, are you staying put?
If there's any way to try to tuck more so behind the table, he's gonna try to flatten down now, but like really doesn't want to abandon where the people are, so probably sticking in the same area.
I will give you an option. You can be prone because you are not moving during your movement, like during your turns really much anyway, and use half of your movement to get up. But if he chooses to attack you, it will be an advantage.
Let's not.
Or no, because you'll be behind the table. It'll just be regular. Never mind.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yes, then let's do that.
Cool. So yeah, if you want to move, you'll have to just use half your movement to get up if you choose to get up. Wonderful. That is the wizard's turn. He is going to. Cool. Cool. I love this. Here is what is going to happen. Gosh, I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that either.
Things you don't want to hear your DM say. Like,
Zikron is going to use his turn. I'll tell you what he does. He is going to pee. After seeing you heal your friends, he's gonna just, why do I I was still making the little, he's gonna move right here so that way he doesn't take anything from soaring. Sorry, soaring. And he's gonna
I'm just waiting for my opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He is going to lightning bolt you at 6th level, which is no, he'll do it at 5th. He'll do it at 5th. He doesn't want to waste his 6th level spell. Make a dex save for me.
While prone?
It's everything's normal for you because you're behind some cover. So we got rid of the whole disadvantage situation because you're behind a table.
That's an 11.
An 11? Oh, buddy, why are you gonna do this to me? That is 28 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Okay.
Not feeling so good, y'all. I'm still here. Peace, love will conquer all.
Wonderful. Great. Actually, this time, soaring, this elemental is going to come at you for a second. I need to know, just because you have actively attacked the thing inside of the room. I need to go ahead and he's just gonna make 2 like slam attacks against you. This is a water elemental, so he's kind of made of water and swishing around kind of aimlessly in front of you. I need to know, does an 18 hit and does a 9 hit?
Well, the 18 that's my AC, so you got me on there.
All right.
The 9, unfortunately, just a little low.
Perfect. That is 10 points of bludgeoning. They don't do very much. All right, the other elemental isn't going to do anything because he still can't see Tana. All right, excellent. Treble, it is your turn, my friend. What are you doing?
P, what's your level? Like of health. Sorry.
I have
What's your
5 HP left.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast on P, if P will allow me, mage armor. Since I have the Eldritch Adept. So I will go ahead and use that for P, which gives, I think it's the target's base AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier. So I will post that in the chat for P.
Thank you, Treble.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Treble.
You're out here stealing hearts.
Yes, I have to do it because I feel like since he's on our side of the room, and he sees that P is healing everybody, like she is perceived as the biggest threat. So that way P is taken care of, and then I will use my bonus action to just take my potion of greater healing, which will be, I think it's like 4d4.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
4d4 plus 4. So
very cool.
Let's see, 4d4. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see what these babies do. All right, so I have 3. 2 is 5. That's 8. 9 plus 4 is 13. So I get 13. Yeah.
Sweet. Are you moving? You staying behind that table?
I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay by P. P and I are like the dynamic duo right now in Trouble's
Perfect.
mind. So
All right.
I'm so excited.
Soaring. You hear a buzzing coming from the cannon. Please give me a dex save.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Dex save. Come on. Roll. That would be a 13.
Oh, a 13?
Yeah.
Soaring.
Womp.
You guys are killing me here.
I got a +7 to my roll, and I got a
Wow.
13.
Well, the dice give and the dice taketh away.
Mhm. How much?
That is going to be 26 cold damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're okay. I'm still alive. I'm
Good.
still awake.
Great. Awesome. That is the cannon's turn. Soaring. How would you like to retaliate?
I retaliate by poofing out a sphere of twilight that has a 30-foot radius.
Cute.
So yeah. It's just a little shady. It's not like
Is
you
it
need
slim?
No, I mean 30-foot radius, so 60 foot around. That's pretty thick. In my opinion, I don't know. There's never mind.
That's a
Nope,
bad
nope,
joke.
nope. Anyway, so I grant somebody 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points, and I'm gonna pick P. Everybody love on P. Got to keep the healer alive. And then
Smart.
bonus action. Bonus action. I'm gonna Misty Step. Yeah. Cast a spell and Misty Step behind where Tana was. I didn't see where she was, but where Tana was behind the thing.
So you hope that you don't misty step into the same place that
Well, I mean,
Tana
I don't know where she went. So,
Yeah, right.
I mean, Soren doesn't know where she went. Sarah, the player, Baba Yaga, I know where.
Right.
Yeah.
That Twilight Sanctuary will also extend to anyone in the aura,
Yes.
just so you know. Yeah. So you don't have to name anybody.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mhm.
I thought okay. So yeah, everybody gets the temporary HPs.
Yep.
Let me roll that.
Soaring, just because this is really like a shot in the dark for you, just roll me a D100.
Oh no. With the luck that we have, you sure you want to do that?
Roll for bonk damage so you don't hit foreheads with Tana.
That would be amazing. Okay. Where I lost my one good D10.
Oh, no.
How did I do that? Okay, so there's gonna be some more
I can roll
ASMR dice.
if you want me to roll.
If you could, because otherwise I'm gonna be going through all these little stupid jars.
All right. Yep, we got this. We got this.
I should just get one full set out to have as a
Fine.
backup.
The dice have spoken. You're okay. You don't know each other up there, but you're fine. Actually, Tana, you do see Soaring disappear. Soaring, you don't know where Tana is.
Yeah,
All right,
but I
Tana.
just- yeah.
Speaking of the other invisible one, what you doing?
All right. Am I within? Is our measurement tool accurate? Am I within 30 feet? Oh wait, Soaring moved near me. Perfect. I won't say no to temp HP. Tana is going to, this time we are going to cast Fireball again. What do I have? I have 4th level left. Okay. This time at 4th level, and I'm going to land it between the do I have a pointer tool? I don't know. I'm gonna land it between the wizard and his little minion, so I'll need a dex save from both of them.
Okay. Perfect. So that's going to be a dex save from him. That is a 17 from Zekron.
Oh, that was the wrong damage. There it is.
And the one near him, the elemental, that's a 21 from the elemental.
Okay, so they're gonna take half of 30. They'll each take 15 fire damage.
Cool.
And I believe I roll the temp HP at the end of my turn for Twilight Cleric.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's oh shit.
All right, let me see what my...
I'm
What's your
trying to find
cleric
it.
level?
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 2.
Okay, let's do.
Yep.
So that'll be 4 temp HP for Tana. That's my turn. Tana just whispers to Smart. Oh, no, wait, no, I can't see you. Never mind. Never mind.
Mm.
Shoot.
Shoot! All right. P. My love, my darling, my dear. What are you doing?
Just a quick, I blipped out of there a little bit for a second. How much temp HP did we get?
Oh,
At the end of your turn, you get 1d6 plus 2.
Okay.
and I am going to say for fairness purposes, technically you guys are outside of that, but this fight, you really need that temp HP. So, yeah. Because it's from soaring, right? Or did you
Yeah.
cast something in like the middle of the room?
No, it's 30 foot centered on me. So
Okay.
yeah, they're like right. I can scoot over and they'll be back in, but
Okay.
right
Just
now.
don't go any further towards the steps, you two.
Yeah.
That's all. All right. P.
Okay, so as we all know, you can't pour from an empty cup. So P is going to try to do a little self-healing to get back up there and do cure wounds on themselves.
Love that.
And that's going to be 13.
What level was that, P?
Fourth.
I am going to counterspell that.
Gasp.
Gasp.
Counterspell.
Fine, I guess you can have your 13 HP.
Please, please, I'm begging for the morsels of HP.
Amazing. Okay.
Mine was at 4th level. Did that beat, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to check.
Okay. Yes. So, oh boy. That is his turn again. We are this time. Hey, Treble, do you want to give me a dex save from the cannon?
Sure.
I know you love cold damage. This is a gift.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. What did I get? I got a 12.
A 12.
A 12, yeah. Oh wait, it's a dex save. I'm sorry. Plus 12 plus 7 is
Okay.
19. Yeah.
Perfect. Great. You take a whopping 3 points of cold damage due to Tana's nerf of this thing.
Nice.
Yeah. It now rolls a dice every turn. So it was already halved, it got halved again. That was great. All right, perfect. It's the elemental's turn. They are going to. They don't have anybody near them. They're comfy where they're at. This one is just gonna move over here, I think. And that'll be that. All right, treble.
All right. Let me see. So, did we because I had dropped I think during somebody's I can't remember. Did soaring do any damage to the crystal? Have we been doing any damage to that bad boy?
The crystal has taken damage. Yes.
Has taken damage. Okay. So, I guess I will go ahead and aim at the crystal once again. Take my short bow,
Mhm.
and we'll see what happens. Oh my god. Okay. Let me make sure I don't have any other stuff. Okay. That is a 16.
Unfortunately, now that will hit. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then that is a d6 plus 3. So that's a 7 damage.
7
Piercing damage.
damage.
Yeah, piercing damage.
The crystal cracks in half as your arrow, not your arrow, your crossbow bolt. Short bow or crossbow?
Short bow.
Short bow? Yes. Your arrow manages to absolutely just shatter this thing from the inside out, and it cracks in half. It is still sitting atop the pedestal, but it immediately loses its glow. Zikron is going to use his reaction. Um, he wants the book. You left it on the step, buddy.
Oh shit. Totally
Um,
forgot about the book.
if either of you guys would like to use your reaction to try and like grasp it from his hands, that is going to be an opposed strength check. If anybody would like to use their reaction for that, I will say the two that are close enough to do so are Trouble and P.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I
we will
I
have the
will.
book.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. You said it's a strength check.
Yes.
My strength. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So strength. Come on.
He is a wizard.
So,
So,
so that's a 15 plus 1, so a 16.
what's your strength mod? Do you have one?
Is it like
What's
in the little circle?
what's your strength score?
It's a 13, and then I have a plus 1.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
with a
what that means.
so I will tell you guys, Zikron has a 10 strength. So
Yes.
you quite literally beat him by 1 point,
Lol.
and he is standing there. You have the book in your hands now, but he is towering over you with red in his eyes and cold blue on his cheeks, almost like his
Oh,
face is icing over with anger.
yeah.
Um,
How close am I to him?
you are
Right
face
on
to
him, right?
face. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move my little icon thing right here. I know I'm in trouble, literally and figuratively. And I'm gonna be like, this is like in this moment, she knew, she effed up. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what Trouble's feeling.
All right. Here's what we've got going on. These two facing off over here. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just place this little fighting over the book. Cute.
I love it.
Great.
I love it.
That would be the cannon's turn, but Soaring and Tana, you guys see as the 4 blue lines attached to the back of this thing slowly lose their juice. It's almost like the sun, in a Capri Sun, just like trickling and like becoming just little dots in the straw and then becoming nothing at all, one by one. Um, the cannon ceases to fire on its turn. Soaring, what are you doing on yours?
Oh man, I came all the way over here and it ain't even working. Okay, well, um, I'm gonna I'm gonna try to dash. Let me see how far exactly it is. 10.
Get there dashing.
Oh, I can get there running actually. I got 35 foot and it looks like it's about 35 feet. If I'm measuring that, I'm trying to get used to how to measure it exactly in here, but it looks like it's 35 feet to me
He's goofy.
because I have to go up around the holes and then
Mhm.
like diagonal. So if I can, I would like to run
You
up
can get
and
there.
help Treble.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll move up there and gonna try to cast a spell on him.
Is this a ranged spell?
No, this is a touch spell.
Cute. What are you doing?
Doing inflict wounds. Oh.
Great.
Does 26 hit?
Sure does.
I got a baby crying in the background. So 21 necrotic. That was not an invitation.
If you damage in the chat, I'll read it.
There's nothing wrong. She's just being a little stinger.
For
21.
For the sake
21 necrotic.
you can just put your thing in the chat.
Okay.
Inflict wounds does a heck of a damage. 21 necrotic. Dang, if it just had to be necrotic, huh? Okay, perfect. Good job soaring. All right. Tana, you have nothing left for you over on this side of the map, buddy.
No, I don't, but I do have safety, so I'm gonna vortex warp. I'm gonna I'm gonna vortex warp Treble out of danger. Because Treble's missing a chunk of HP, right? Okay. I will vortex warp you over to, I think I can move you. I'll just vortex warp you over to here to give you some time to recover. So there, the book goes with you because it's in your hands. That's my turn. Tana just says nope.
Are you still invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just be like, whoever ghost person just moved me, thank you.
With the book. Moved you with the book. Gosh. Essentially just scooted the book with a person attached.
Yeah, I think I think she has one more round on invisibility because it lasts for a minute, so that's 6 rounds.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I have one more round, right?
Yeah,
Many
usually
episodes?
on combat like this, I just say till the end of combat. So,
Okay.
Um,
I'll keep it for as long as I can.
okay. P, what would you like to do?
So just so I know, can I see soaring or no?
You can see. I think you
Yes.
can see soaring. She's not invisible anymore.
Okay, so the only one invisible anymore is Tana.
Correct.
Okay, just double
You
checking
don't
here.
see this.
Perfect. Then P is going to cast Shield of Faith, which is the +2 bonus to AC on soaring, with the whole being super up close and personal with our friend here. So I'll copy that in the chat for you.
Thank you very much.
Love that. All right. Is that all you're doing?
I think I'm very nervous.
You can get away without taking an attack. Like you don't have to disengage or anything. You're far enough away from him.
Yeah, I think I will probably go towards where Treble was. I'm not sure the measuring thing here. Put me right about there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. What does he want to do? Zikron is definitely feeling backed into a corner for a moment. I will I'll tell you what he's gonna do. He is going to attempt. He's going to attempt. He really wants the book back. That's like his whole thing. Soaring, if you want to do a like melee attack of opportunity against him, he is well no, okay. Yeah, he's gonna move. So go ahead and do that. He's gonna go over to Treble. Treble.
Ugh, a 12.
Come here, Treble. How are you?
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
All right. Sorry, I tried.
You're good. Treble, we're gonna do another opposed strength check as he tries to wrench the book once again from your teeny tiny hands.
Okay. So am I
Oh!
rolling?
Yeah.
Because
I'm so mad.
So I still have it.
You still have it.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of like smirk at him and be like,
No, wait, what'd you roll?
"Oh, what did I roll? I didn't roll. My
Oh,
bad."
yeah, roll opposed strength.
That one is an 8.
Are you freaking serious? He rolled a 7. I'm so upset.
I was like, "Oh, I rolled an
happening?
8, so I'm definitely getting this book snatched."
This whole fight has just been like the wizard and the rogue, like you're just one-upping him a tiny bit in strength. You're not that strong.
This
Is
is
the
like
And
problem.
she's tiny.
And you're
He's
small.
huge. He's
How
7 feet tall.
He's 7 foot tall.
Gosh.
I love this because this is like, I feel like this is that episode of Friends where Chandler and Ross are like arm wrestling and they're like barely, they're like the same strength and one's barely stronger than the other. That's what I feel like this is.
Yeah. Okay. He is going to summon over both of his elementals. Treble, go ahead, give me another strength check against them.
Okay. 14.
Oh, shoot. The air one rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Okay. So you see, Treble,
Mm-hmm.
as this one in the green takes the book. And is whirlwinding himself back into the center of the room. Not saying anything. They don't really have personalities of their own, but he's kind of like a wobbly tornado, just like holding the book over his head. Like, definitely not good at hiding it. Okay, Treble, that's actually your turn now.
Oh my god. Okay,
What are
so
you gonna do? First of all, you can take an attack of opportunity against the one that just escaped you, and then you can take your actual turn. I just didn't want you to think that I was taking your turn by doing that.
oh
So you
yeah,
have,
no problem.
like 2 actions if you want them.
Okay, so you said it was my action of opportunity?
Your attack of opportunity.
Yeah, okay.
You can
So
hit it with a
my
melee
opportunity attack. Okay.
Mhm.
So I would say I'm trying to figure out how I would do this.
Do you just have a dagger? Is it all you have?
I have a
Melee?
dagger and I also have I think I have a rapier. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
so
I'll
just hit it with one of those things.
yeah, I think I'd probably take the rapier
Okay.
and attack. So that would be a 9.
A 9, unfortunately, will not do it. What are you doing with your regular turn?
With my regular turn,
Mhm.
I mean, I was gonna run after it anyways. Because now I feel like I want to get away from these two.
If you
The
run, you will
wizard.
take attacks of opportunity from both of them.
Hmm?
Unless you disengage. You can use
Oh,
your
well,
turn to disengage, but you will not be able to do anything to the one that has the book.
okay. Yeah, can I just disengage and just follow? Like head towards where the person with the book
Yeah,
is?
you can be
Okay.
next to him for sure. You have your movement to use still.
Okay, cool. So I'll just do that then. So that will
Yeah,
put me, I think.
sick. Perfect. That would be the cannon soaring.
It's like right here. Yeah.
Oh, well, hell. I'm gonna go chase after that tornado, which I have stories about. I have actually done storm chasing because I lived in Texas for a while. Anyway, so Soren's gonna go right up to the tornado and be like, "Yep," and try to wrestle that there book away. I would like to do a oh, uh, maybe not. I'm gonna try anyway. I want to try to grapple the tornado or the book. I don't know
Okay.
if you'll let me actually like try to grab the book directly, or if I have to try to subdue the tornado first.
Yes. You can grab the book directly. It's above this thing's head. It is not taller than you. It is an elemental, but it's still like medium sized. It's not anything crazy.
Whew. Okay, then I'm gonna try to. Can I try to roll acrobatics and do it with a flare to try to grab the book?
Because you, if you describe it, yes.
Okay, so Soren is big old and tall and knows her limitations. So they walk up to the tornado and look at it. It's all like ooh, wobbly. It's an EF1, whatever. And the book's above, spinning around, and Soren just takes their hands out, spits in their hands, rubs them together, and then like gets in the pose, which I don't know if anybody has ever seen it, but actual like greased pig wrestling, when you're trying to catch a greased pig, you get into this like almost catcher's type pose. But
I know what you
so
mean.
yeah, so that's Soren's in that pose, hands wide, wet and nice and slick with spit, and is just like waiting for the opportunity to reach in as that book and the tornado spinning around and round and round.
Hunkering and hollering.
Yeah.
Great.
Woo-wee.
Oh gosh. This is my favorite thing. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
This one goes out to my. Oh, yes, not a nat 20, but a 20. This one's dedicated to Linda Joe. Um,
What's your modifier?
huh?
What's your modifier?
Oh, it's a my modify. Oh shit, it's a 0. I got 11 strength though, not a 10.
He is a 14. Uh Interesting. I will say this.
No.
He does not get to keep it. Here's what happens. You guys are kind of stuck in a back and forth limbo. The only reason this thing has an upper hand is because of the suction its wind creates. So it is still able to have a somewhat hold on the book. So it is kind of suspended between the two of you with both of your hands on it and the other end facing it, and its hands are outstretched, not touching it completely. So it's sitting there like somebody could Red Rover, bring that book over through it and like knock it out of both of you guys's. Like there's
Yep.
space there, but neither one of you has it. Tana.
Okay, so we're fighting over the book. Who's clumped up? Okay. Centering it on the other wizard. There's gonna be another 20. There's gonna be another 20-foot sphere of fire that drops down. Should get at least those two. If it hits treble or P, they are protected because Tana is an evocation wizard, so they don't take any damage. I'll need that dex save. This one's at 3rd level.
Who's making this?
The wizard and his little buddy that's right next to him. It's a how big is it? 20-foot radius.
Perfect.
I don't know if that captures.
One.
Wonderful. 34 points of damage. Fire. Mhm.
Fire?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks so bad.
Awesome. And
He
his
immediately looks just fried half to death.
did the elemental roll too?
The elemental rolled a 21.
Okay, so they'll take half of that.
Okay.
So that's
That
17.
elemental is actually down.
Excellent.
Perfect. That's the water one. Just get rid of him.
That will be Tana's turn.
Wow. Perfect. Great.
There's
All
just a
right.
shout that goes out. Tiny wizard, my foot!
I'm just gonna move him off to
Love
the
that.
sidelines. Okay. Tiny wizard, my foot. P. What are you doing?
So, P, I'm wondering if P could cast this resilient sphere around the book that they're fighting over right now, the tornado and soaring.
Yes. I will say you can cast it at such an angle that it just takes the book and like a little bit past them. So like the
Perfect.
curved edge of the sphere will take the book and like be like past them. Like it'll be like I'll make the book like the sphere. Like it'll be like that is where like the sphere is. Like it'll like catch the book in the thing.
Perfect.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, so I have control of it now. P isn't necessarily sure what to do with it, but like as long as it's on our side.
Cool. Great. Are you staying put?
Probably going to move closer to soaring here.
Cool. Here is what is he gonna do? Zikron is going to, shockingly enough, he's gonna come over and try to stab you in the back, Treble. He's got a little dagger situation. um, that's a nat 20.
That hits.
26. All right. It's not a lot. Even with a nat 20, it's only 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not. He's all magic all the time, and
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, back.
his life's work is dead. Okay, that is his turn. The elemental that it doesn't know what to do because the book it's still technically like holding it, but like it doesn't have control of it. It's not getting any assistance from Zikron because Zikron doesn't have any spare brain cells to share. So that's its go Treble.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me see what I can do. What I can do.
He looks bad.
Okay. I think I'll just take a swipe at him with my rapier because if he just stabbed me in the back, and I'm like,
Stab
like,
my back, I'll stab yours.
yeah, I'll be like, I'll stab you in the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a stabby stab. It's time to get stabby.
Excellent.
Okay, that is a nat 1. So
No.
wait, don't I get to roll again because of my luck, or is that only once?
Is it every time, or I
Let me
haven't
look.
played a halfling in so long.
Let me look. Features
On D&D Beyond, you can find it under the racial traits feature in the features and traits section. D&D Beyond.
This is a plug.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah, it
sponsored.
just says when you roll
No.
a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. It
Oh,
doesn't
sweet.
say
So
how
it's no
many times.
recharge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, come on.
Come
That's
on.
a 16.
A 16 does hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah. All right. So my damage. Wait, I gotta go back to it. I think it's a 1d8 plus 3. Yeah. This is the d8. Okay. Gotta get my dice together. Okay. So that's a 5 plus 3 is 8.
Trouble.
Yes.
How do you kill this all-powerful wizard with nothing but a knife on a stick?
So as I'm my back, this is hilarious because I literally have like 5 health. So I'm like holding my back. I spin around, take out my rapier, and just right in the chest,
Right
and
in the
just hold it.
chest.
And as he crumbles to his knees, I look him in the eye, even though he's still taller than me, most likely. I
On his
look up.
knees, you can make eye contact.
Okay, I make eye contact and be like, "You'll never have the book." And then just, and as I out, he falls over. And then I
Sure does.
crumble a little bit because I'm like, my back, my back.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, you guys see as all of a sudden nothing is left of Zikron except for a huge pile of blue, black, and blue. As all of the color drains his face, and Trouble is left standing over him as one of your shortest party members. Trouble. You having been the person to hold the book for the majority of this time, and P as the person who is currently holding the book, and Soaring as the person who is currently next to the book. Tana, you're the only one that doesn't feel this, but all of you can sense that giant lock on the side of the book breaks. As before your very eyes, it shatters, falls to the floor, and the full figure, all 6'6" of golden blue Jin, is released. Stands, shoulders falling, with a sigh for the first time in many years, as he breathes a deep sigh of relief, and looks to all of you as suddenly the elemental has no power now that his master is gone, and Gazre Azam now has somewhat of a godly power over him as an elemental, being a Jinn once again, now that he has his powers back. And he reminisces in the fact that he's free. I mean, how free can a genie truly be? But alas. Who is the closest to him? I'm gonna say P, because you currently have him in a mystical ball. He's gonna bow in your general direction. All right. Promise is promise. What be your wish? You get one. And he looks to everybody. This is for all y'all, not just I would just very much like to be let out of this thing, if y'all wouldn't mind. Just when you get a chance.
Leave him in there for no. Just kidding. Don't.
Is it a genie in a ball? Told that was not good. Okay.
You gotta roll me the right way, baby.
I need the song lyrics, please.
Yeah, he is looking to all of you with what you want to do next. He is ready to leave if you will let him. And you have a wish to make.
Well, make your wish and let him out. Or let him out, then make your wish. I don't think he's gonna go nowhere.
All of you have this is
We-
like a mutual
we-
wish that you can all make as a group. This isn't just he just
I know.
He's in a hamster ball for Jen right now. I don't know what to do.
Resilience sphere is wonderful.
Yeah.
Hannah's gonna drop her invisibility and peek out from behind it. The machine. Is it over? Ow! Ow! Are we fighting? No, we're not fighting. Okay. Hi.
No, we rescued. We killed the evil wizard, and now we are heroes.
That's right.
I mean, is it too much of a wish to ask for like world peace? Because that's my first inclination, obviously, but I don't want to be horsing around or anything.
I get it.
I can't or tell what you're talking about. Um, world peace is a wish. If it's wish, then that technically that falls underneath the. I don't know. I could do technical lawyer deed to no, not gonna do that.
Wow. Well,
What were the parameters on what you can and can't do again?
I would prefer to not outright kill someone unless they truly
That's fair.
deserve it. Unfortunately, I am not a very good judge of character sometimes. So, that would be up to your judgment. It is a very loose rule. Number two, I believe in natural, unrequited love. I would very much not like for this to be a D&D Tinder situation in which I just swipe right for you and they don't really have a say. We do consent here. So I will not make someone love you. I think that you should put in the effort. You know, relationships are 50-50. That I should get off my soapbox. Um, and he kind of shakes his head and crosses his arms. Those are my only two rules. I'll try my best to not twist whatever comes out of your mouth, but unfortunately, my genie magic is not entirely my own. You can think on it on our way down the mountain, and I do have a date with Gertrude, so you can probably have till the end of that if you'd like. Besides,
I
don't
think
we have? Are you guys missing one? And he looks around for Adara, like
we're like Adara.
Oh no! We hear
no.
fireballs in the distance.
you guys hear the screech of wyverns that are after your cart actively.
Yeah, Trouble. I would say Trouble is not really in the wish making mindset right now because she's just like my back. She's just like her and her 5 health. She's like, I'm woozy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perhaps a rest would help us think more clearly on the matter. We're wishing for a lot of things, but maybe the warm bed is the easiest one we can accomplish on our own.
Yeah. A rest
That
would be
can
mighty
easily
fine.
be arranged. Should we head back? Unless any of you guys wanna. I mean, I'll probably have Gertrude send somebody up from the library to take a gander at this place now that it's no longer an immediate danger. We might attempt to collect some of those scrolls. I mean, that is ancient history. And what are the ghosts going to do with it?
That's true.
That's true. Just make sure you ask them. They seemed really nice when we were up there. But
And really perturbed when I touched a scroll.
that's right.
That is fair. I will say anything that the Avowed finds in this place, well, you know what? And you see he looks in his pocket and he pulls out a key and he goes, "It's funny. I didn't realize I could not access this because I lost my pockets being in the book all these years, but I think this is a closet in the library that holds the actual, like, lost and unusual things closet."
Oh.
Yep,
Now,
right here.
the person in charge of that happens to be Jenny, but I don't think she'd mind giving you guys a gander if you'd like.
Yep,
So if you
she's my. Trevor's gonna
want
be
to go
like,
back
she's
to
my
your
best
dad,
friend.
I think we can wait on the wish. There's some cool stuff in there, so that might take the edge off of what you're thinking of wishing for. All right.
I thought we decided on world peace. That's still on the table, right?
Still on the
I
table.
think that's a great option. But we can consider other
Yeah, yeah.
things.
Would it be
going-
permanent world peace or just a temporary peace?
Yeah, and like a world peace of what we gotta discuss it. And
Mhm.
Adara
That's-
probably has a lot to say
That's
about
true.
the matter.
What if we
Unfortunately-
wished for access to free therapy for everyone in the world? That might bring
Yeah,
about world peace.
free therapy, free food, and free housing. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Correct, but you can't make people take it. A lot of folks are very against.
Yeah.
How do I say D&D communism?
Social.
It's not. It's not. This is very wholesome. I don't.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Please don't be offended by that analogy, B.
Yeah. All right. Back to the library. We're going back to the library.
As we're like head back to the library. And meanwhile, Trouble's like, so G, like about that key. Like, can I hold that? Or like, are you holding that? Who's holding the key? If it belongs to Jenny, I'm like her best friend. You know, I'm like the vice president of the Gertrude fan club. So I'm gonna need to like, what's going on with the key, my friend? What's
You know
happening?
what? As the person who was my sanctuary and the person who hailed me up that entire goddamn mountain, sure, Treble, you can absolutely hold this here key. And he will happily hand it over. One less thing on me that jingles. I already make enough noise.
Trouble's gonna take the knife that's in her backpack, or not her knife, her rope, and just make like a little necklace, like cut a piece off, make a little necklace with the key, and just boom.
That's
Safekeeping.
cute. I love that. All right. And with that, you guys are headed back to the library, yeah? Go ahead and just put this on the screen. Nice. All right. Wow. That was a heck of a fight. Perfect. You guys end up back at the Candlekeep library, having succeeded in your mission to free the djinn from the book and not immediately put him in a bottle. As you guys are on your way, though, because you still do have the book, Gazray will carry it himself. The only thing that broke on it was the key that held him hostage. I do have an alternative, if you guys would like, to the wish spell. I could imbue this tome with the properties of sensor of controlling air elementals. You saw how powerful those guys back there were. Except it only summons me. So, unfortunately, as a djinn, I do have the unfortunate possibility of being trapped at any moment should someone require that of me. I mean, you saw how easily this gentleman was able to do it. Jed get trapped all the time, often for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. And
So,
all I'm saying is I would rather it be y'all.
okay.
Maybe though, don't give yourself up to servitude so quickly. Like just because it might happen, if you stay,
What if we wished for a ring of 3 wishes and we used one of them to make you not a djinn?
As fun as that sounds, I actually kind of like my power. I won't lie. Gives me a certain pizzazz. That Gertrude, for one, is really into. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to give that up. If you wanted to wish for that ring and keep a wish handy for me in case I might ever change my mind, that'd be swell. But as for right now, I will pleasantly decline.
What do y'all think? If we save one wish, that gets us 2 wishes. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Is that what you guys want? A ring of 3 wishes?
should we hold hands and say it in unison?
That won't be necessary. Unfortunately, this is not the kind of situation where one of you will bind your forever and everlasting soul to me if it is only you who says the wish. And this is not one of those moments. You are wishing for an item, not a thing or an event. This, I can tell you, is absolutely safe. And the ring will work. I can promise you too. It's not going to be a dead ring with all the wishes taken or something like that. I'm a good genie. I'm good at my job. I don't take leftovers. So
Treble's gonna go like, "Aw," as she slips her hands out of P and Tana's hands. As soon as Tana says, "Should we hold hands?" She like grabbed the both of them, like, "Let's do it." So
I
he
mean,
says,
y'all still
"Aw."
can.
I mean, you can still hold my hand if you want.
And then immediately grabs, and he doesn't hesitate. Just immediately grab it back.
I wish I was a
What are you doing
ferret again.
while they're doing this?
Drawing on the map. What am I doing?
Are you leading like, hey guys, like I remember it was this way, and you look around and everybody's like holding hands in a circle, and you're like, we have a
Yeah.
job to do. Like,
Oh. Are we doing some kind of, okay, P, what ceremony are we doing? Because that's somebody's died. I think we found a body or something, because that's what happens with this group.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Interesting. Gosh. All right. Great. Perfect. You guys, I'm just gonna say, end up in Candlekeep safely. We've done our fair share of shenanigans on the mountain on the way down. As you get back to the library, you all see Gertrude is furiously running around from the front desk back to where you guys got to the basement to get down to like the conservatory restricted section kind of a situation that goes down those stairs into the basement. And she sees you guys as you all walk in and sees Gazrazam in his full glory as a true djinn, not in a book. And she is very pleasantly looking at the book that you guys have in your hands that you were able to keep, that wasn't destroyed, that she can keep for the library that once held her long lost friend. Oh, everybody. Perfect timing. Wonderful timing. Could not be any better. Absolutely. And you can see she sounds a little tired, but excited. I do have a quick favor to ask. And she kind of puts a hand up while Gazre Zam is over here. She kind of puts a hand up like, I'm currently setting up for our date kind of a situation. So if you guys maybe could just like distract him for a quick moment, I'm just gonna go finish that and then I will be back to collect you in a tight 5. Does that sound good?
Sure thing, darling.
Perfect. Do you have anything for me other than the book? And she holds out her hands.
Do we? I have no idea.
Do we have the book still?
You do have the book.
Okay.
Gazray hands it over after like looking to all of you
Gotcha.
guys like, if you don't want me to hand it over, I don't have to, kind of a situation.
No, that's fine. I thought it got destroyed.
No.
Okay.
just the lock.
We have a cloud giant castle with big scrolls in it that you can go get.
Ooh, wonderful. As soon as I am done with my date that I have been waiting for a very long time, I will definitely send the book relocation team out to see if we can obtain some of those fine scrolls. Should I be worried about anything up there? Like, did you actually see any clone giants?
No, just ghosts.
Just ghosts? Were they big?
Yes. Mm-hmm. but everything's big to me. So, were they big?
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Are they
they were
giant
pretty
size?
big.
They were this big.
Do giant ghosts retain their shape as giants when they turn to ghosts? Yes, okay. Good
Yeah.
information to have.
Look, when you only see the world in kneecaps and shins, everything is tall.
Everything is everything is tall to Tana and I. Everything is huge. We're only 3 feet tall.
Oh no. Perfect. Gertrude eagerly takes the book, quickly wraps it in plastic that she has like a roll of saran wrap on her side that she kind of and like wraps it up real fast, like, okay, no one touch this with their bare hands until I say so. This thing was bad news. Especially you, mister. And she kind of winks at G real quick. And up from the basement comes running, sprinting like a linebacker after another linebacker. I don't know what I barely know football. Somebody tell me if that was wrong.
Yeah, but it was cute, so you're
It was
good.
cute. I didn't want to correct.
Great, cool. I almost said a ball. Would that have also been wrong?
Linebacker running after the ball. Yeah,
Like on the ground.
A little bit, yeah.
yeah.
All right. I digress. Ginny comes running up from the basement. She has lemonades for everybody, the effect of a long rest. But she also has room keys down in the restricted section. They do have bunk beds down there if anybody would like to take a proper rest. I would just like to offer my services as the downstairs caretaker. If anybody would like a little nap, I can definitely make sure that your door stays closed and nobody bothers you. But that's up to you guys. So just let me know. And she kind of holds up the slightly spilled lemonades. If anybody wants one, you can absolutely take one. If anybody would like a nap, you can also take a nap.
Tana will
He's
say
gonna
yes
rush
to
forward.
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take both options.
Both options.
Travel is probably gonna take a lemonade and then be like, gee, let's go play, and like hold his hand and like pull him away so that Gertrude can keep getting together
Yes.
for her date. And I'll be like, let's go play. Yes, like go somewhere else.
Trouble, you taking Ginny off to the side, do you show her the key?
Yes, I would show. Yeah, I would tell her. Be like, "Psst, look. I'll be like, look what I have. And then like pull out the necklace. Like, it's a key for your restricted area.
Ginny exclaims, Ginny has always dabbled in wares and wares. And you see she like gestures to her dragon onesie. Like wares, like I'm wearing
Yeah.
and she she takes you back behind the door that leads to down to the restricted section. There is like a giant closet back there that is covered with cobwebs, and it is kind of painted over so that you can't really see it from a distance. It blends into the wall. Even the ornate marbling has been painted over. A crime. The marble was probably beautiful. This is Candlekeep marble. Yeah, I know. Oof, you don't want to see what they did to the hardwood floors. Um, did you give her the key or did you just show her the key?
I would probably show her the key. I'd be
Okay.
reluctant to give it up.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm dealing with here. I have a lot of things in here that I haven't looked at in a long time, so I'm only like 90% sure that all of them still work like they're supposed to. Um, it's kind of fun to go through and see if everything still works. So if you would like me to do that before you guys get to look at them, I can kind of go through everything to make sure that I'm not cursing any of you because there might be some things in here that are not so good. Um, and she's like slowly turning the key the whole time. Like, do you really want me to do this? Kind of like.
And I'll be like, are you sure is this safe for you to do? Are you?
I don't know. I haven't done that in several years. She's still turning the key.
just a shout from across the courtyard. Just do it!
All of a sudden, you hear it as the key finds the last bearing, and the door swings open, and a cloud of dust immediately falls out, and you smell not the must of books, but the dust of years of abandonment and a slightly rusted metal, kind of like a damp, like not like a wet book smell, but like a slightly wet clothing smell. Like there might have been a leak in the ceiling at one point. It's a whole situation. This is kind of like a you paid for a storage unit. You have to go through it to see if there's anything good in there. So she'll take about like 20 minutes to go through it, and she's taking out boxes of junk. But she does come out with a her-sized box of things. Um, who all was downstairs taking a nap?
Hannah.
Hannah.
And
Yes.
P.
Probably on her way there.
And
Sorry,
I
you
guess-
did not.
No, and if the other two were going off to nap, I would probably like trail after Treble.
Fair.
Treble,
All
yeah.
right.
So I think like Treble G, Jenny, and Soren are all together in the basement.
All right. So she has a bag, a small pouch at her hip that is jingling a little bit. And as she puts the table, the table between herself and you guys, putting the box on the table as she's gathered everybody downstairs, roused a couple of you after you had the chance to take the effects of a like full, genuine, good nap. She empties the pouch into her hand, and funny enough, 5 golden dice fall out of it. But she puts one back in the pouch as Adara is currently on business. I will let them have their chance in a little bit, just not right now. Unless you guys want to pick for them, but I will tell you this. Here are my terms for going through my closet. You can have one for a dice and one for a price of your choice. And I'm going to go ahead and send everybody the long list of magical items. I asked everybody what they were interested in potentially having, and everybody sent me a pretty decent list. There are the things that you guys sent me, plus a couple of extra things on here. So if you guys would just take a gander at that, I am going to go ahead and read everything aloud. We have a mixture of high-level items on this list. And these items will stay in the library. You might get another one in a couple sessions. I haven't decided yet. So we've got a pot of awakening, a ring of regeneration, wings of flying, a ring of protection, a cloak of protection, a potion of fire giant and storm giant strength, a periaptive wound closure, a helm of transportation, a bottle of boundless drink, gauntlets of ogre power, yeah, sure, great, a variety of +2 weapons, a cloak of displacement, both +1 and +2 armor and shields, depending on your fancy. We have a robe of eyes, various strengths of potions of healing, going from the worst to the best, marvelous pigments, a deck of many things, a potion of speed, and a ring of evasion. So, as she said, you guys may have one thing by trading in your golden dice for this item. The things that are not specific, such as the weapons or the armor and shields. Hazel, I love you very much. Why are we shrieking? Oh, he's bringing me a toy mouse to show me I don't know how to hunt. Great. Perfect. My cat, Stream. He's a good boy, I promise. And you can have another thing for a price if you're willing to offer up something else other than money. She will gladly consider it. Depending on the item, the price might be a little bit higher. So, do we want to do this now, or do we want to take it and like take a second after stream and pick stuff and then come back next stream and have items, or do we want to like tell chat first thing next time what we all picked? Does that sound good?
I'm down for whatever.
Cool.
Mhm.
I think that's
I'm
fair.
down for either.
Perfect. Then in that case, I think this is a good time to stop, and I have a plan for next time. I was going to do it this time, but that fight was a lot more long and fun than I anticipated it being. You guys did not do what I thought you were going to do. So that's that's that. You guys are finally getting some recognition for helping out around Candlekeep. A lot of these are very high level items, but I am juicing up the story in the next couple sessions, and the last thing you guys fight is pretty decent. So I would like you guys to be well prepared. I will ask production if we are rating anybody this evening, and I would love to go around a circle and have everybody just mention real quick who the heck you're playing. Starting with JJ.
Hello, everyone. I am playing the Halfling Rogue, Treble Tea Leaf, she, her pronouns, and I'm having a great time.
Perfect. What's Treble's favorite color?
Treble's favorite color. Ooh, it's probably gold.
Gold.
Yeah,
That
love gold.
checks out.
That checks out, right?
Beautiful. Baba Yaga, who are you playing?
I have been playing Soren Snackadoni, who is a mixture of things, but we'll just call them an Ergonaucy. But yeah, and Soren doesn't have one favorite color. Soren likes the whole rainbow. So, like, it's nature. You can't take just one. That's my bullshit. Ooh, we have the raid. Sorry, that's we have the raid, and I like the
We do,
personal rating
yeah.
too.
Perfect. Hype. Sarah, what about you?
My name's Sarah Roberts. I played Tana Graceland Glimpspark tonight, and her favorite colors are the colors of a sunset.
That's so so freaking wholesome. Why do you guys gotta do this to me while we're ending the stream? That's great. Beth.
I'm Beth. I'm playing P, Hippie Centaur Cleric, Peace Cleric, obviously. They, them, she, her, he, him, any, all pronouns are just many of the beautiful language that exists on this corporeal realm. Favorite colors, all of them at the same time. I mean, really, Soaring knows what's up.
Wonderful. Great. And I'm Mo, and my favorite color's blue, because I'm basic. Nice.
Bada D,
As
bada die.
as a DM and in real life. Yeah. This is a stage presence. Okay, perfect. We are going to be rating that bronze girl. Wonderful. Great. I love this for us. Do we actually have the option to raid production, or should I ask EXO in chat to take us there if she can? Because I know we've been having a little bit of a raid issue. Okay, perfect. We're gonna hang out for a quick second because we asked for a raid in our production server. So we promise that we'll be raiding someone very soon. Does anybody have any ideas of what we might possibly want to take?
I'm eyeballing these wings of flying because I feel like I'm little and I can fly. I think that's a great combo for sneak attacks.
I'd like to grab that deck of many things.
Oh, interesting.
I would trust you with a deck of many things, which I don't know if that says a lot about my dungeon character.
Perfect. Great. I think we're good to raid. So I'm gonna let the raid happen. Perfect. EXO, thank you so much for your assistance in the raid. We'll see you guys at Bronze. See you next week. Be safe, make good choices, or don't get caught.